This video, I'll be sharing with you what I call the 4 different zones leaders live in. Please share this video. Let it go viral and listen very attentively so that you can learn what I want to share on this video. Now, just as we have a normal zones in a society, and it is sometimes we can differentiate this zone by the level of their development, population and capacity, or size. Now, the same thing is applicable to leadership. There are about 4 fundamental zones you see leaders in leadership. Now, by the time I'm done sharing this, you will know the one you belong if you are a leader, or you can also identify the one your leaders belong to. Now, there is what I call a wandering zone. Now, wandering zone, these are the leaders that come into leadership position without vision. Yes, they don't have vision. You know, vision after character. The first thing, the second thing that is most important is vision. The vision gives a direction to a leader and gives a leader focus and consistency. But when a leader lacks vision, it simply means that he does not even know where he's going. When you don't know where you are going, what next are you? You are a wanderer. So any wind that blow them to this side. Sometimes how you will know these leaders that are wanderers is that their manifestos are even being written by somebody else to give them. They will come back, come and stand and read it. They are not reading from their mind. They are reading what is written down. Because their drive is to occupy a position, not to deliver leadership. So there have been when crisis begin to emanate from leadership, any side you put them, they will go this side. Any side you put them, they will go like this. They don't have the stamina to withstand challenges and the crisis in leadership. Because first and foremost, there is no clarity of vision. There is no clarity in direction. There is no focus. Because they do not even know what they want before they come in. So they are just wanderers. The circumstances and crises determine a wave that can carry them and the side the wave is taking them to. They are called wanderers. And that is where you find 80% of Nigeria leaders. Now, number 2 is what I call a comfort zone leaders. Now, these are the leaders that believe that, oh, the way it used to be in 19 Bori, let it remain like that. As it was the beginning, now shall it be ever without end. Amen. So the leaders of this category don't want change. No. So they're afraid of new things. They're afraid of new ideas. When you are bringing innovation, they'll be asking you, will it work? Now, one thing is that they lack courage to go into a new thing or even face a challenge. So they believe as long as it is the way it is now, I beg, let us leave it like that. So they are not leaders because they status quo. They are highly conservative and they love the status quo. So bringing anything new to alter what used to be is like a threat to them. I call them comfort zone leaders. Another set of leaders, another zone the leaders lead is what I call the challenge zone. Now, the challenge zone are the leaders that are being driven by what they have seen others achieved. Because something has been achieved somewhere, they will say, no, if so person has done it, it does not have 2 good head. They have not have a good head, 2 head. I have to do it. They move into action by all means to do it. I remember one of Jinping, the Chinese leaders in 1980s, when they saw the rate America has grown, and they decided that there is going to be a new China, then he sent some of the best brains to America to go and learn the technology of America, to come back to their country, to do what? To begin it. Now, even when America saw the population of China and saw that China was ready to go, America wanted to go into China with both their technology and expert rates. The China said, no, come only with technology. We will give you the labor. You will give you labor on a cheap rate. Invest in our place and grow in our place. Then the China apply what is called inward pull method and outward push method. Inward pull method is that we must produce what we eat here. So, because they saw that European and some Asian world like Japan was already growing. So, they want to learn challenge. So, this thing challenge them. It's a leader that, this is a kind of leaders that they see what others have achieved become a challenge to them. They want to achieve the same thing that people have achieved. It's a good leader. Such a leader is a good leader. A leader that is on a challenge level. So, in a challenge zone, anytime something is done, you want to replicate the same thing in his organization or in his society. The next one, and the last one, is what I call the explorative zone. Now, the leader belong to this place are the leaders that want to go into a new territory. They are not waiting for somebody to do it. They are not learning from what somebody has done. They want to do what nobody has ever done. Now, before 1960, Russia, USSR had already taken over space, and mounted their searchlight on the orbit. Now, then America also wanted to do what? To compete with them because they are the two world power that were running. Now, their president then called John F. Kennedy. When he came into power, he told the American no. Say, it's when he was speaking to the parliament, he said, we will go to the moon and do other things. Now, when they were being asked, he said, you don't challenge your opponent with what he knows. You go for what he does not know. Now, if we must challenge the present reality confronting us in terms of technology, then we must not talk about space. We must talk about the moon. What is in this moon? Nobody has been there. Let's take a man to the moon and see what is in the moon. Although that he didn't live to see that in his vision. But he said 10 years time we must land a man in the moon. Whether moon is livable or not, we will know. Now, and there was a conscious investment in the astronomy. Then the astronauts, the scientists, then they have somebody like Armstrong and his team. By 1968, they landed a man, Armstrong, on the moon. That is an explorative leader. This is a leader that wants to go into a new territory that nobody has ever gone to. He's a trailblazer. He's a pathfinder. He wants to go into a new place that nobody has ever touched. He always want to go into a new thing. He create a new thing, invent something that has never been done before. These are the 4 zones that leaders live. I want to ask you, are you a leader? Are you a wanderer leader? Are you a comfort zone leader? Are you a challenge leader? Are you an explorative leader? You know the where we belong, or you know the one your leaders belong. It is not left for you. The next one, I'll be sharing to you how you are going to migrate from the one to another. So continue to follow me on my YouTube channels and my Facebook so that you will learn more on leadership from me. Thank you and see you next time.